Okay, now see here, concept is the table types are. So here having two types of table. One is internal tables and external tables are there. See, as of now, internal tables are nothing but what? So data will be stored inside Snowflake. Okay, see here these are divided into permanent table. Okay, see transient table and temporary table. Okay, so this topic's link. So time travel concept linked to this topic only. Okay, see permanent table, transient table, and a temporary table. Okay, see our concepts now, our concept, okay, time travel concept linked to this permanent table, transient table, and you will get some clarity. Okay, so we are having internal tables and external tables. Again, these are divided into permanent table, transient table, temporary table. Now see the same thing. Go back to okay, see Snowflake here. Now I am trying to create one table. Okay, see create table EMP permanent ID number. Now see here what happened. Now I am trying to create one table. Now what happened? See show tables. Okay, like EMP. Okay, see EMP percentage. Now see. Now what will happen? Tell me this query. What will return? What will return this query? This query what will return? Starting
Table
with
name EMP and end with M.
And ending with M.
so ending with
In
M. Okay. Now see ending with M. Okay. See. Now see here what happened here. See. Okay. See. Kind will be permanent. Now what happened? Now whenever this is important. Whenever we create any table, so by default permanent table will be created. Okay, see, okay, whenever you create any table, what happens? So by default, permanent table created. Okay, same thing. Now what happened? I want to create a transient table. Now we should use transient keyword. Okay, see, so create transient keyword. Okay, see what happened? So transient table EMP trans keyword. Okay, so we'll get some clarity. Okay, once you complete all these things, we'll get what is the clarity. So create. So see normal syntax of permanent table is that what? No need to mention any keyword. So permanent. Same thing. What about temporary table? We should use what keyword? Temporary keyword. Okay, see. So by default, whenever create any table, say permanent table. Now we should put transient keyword, temporary keyword. Okay, see temporary keyword. So copy the same thing and put here. Okay, so this is important. Okay, see temporary key. Okay, copy the same value. Go back here. Now try to perform. Okay, see. Let me create. Okay, see this is fine. So I'm putting T underscore. Okay, see. So I'm putting so T underscore. So T underscore. Okay, I'm putting so T underscore. Okay. Now tell me how it's the list of tables generally. Go for show tables. Show tables. Okay, show tables is fine. Now, okay, show tables. Now, what happened? I want to get only these three tables. How to get only these tables? To go for pattern matching. Like when so T, then what T percentage. Okay, you'll get these three tables. Now, tell me these are three tables are there. Now, how to find these three tables? Which are this thing? Tell me. Okay, now I don't want these tables. Tell me how to get. I want only these three tables name. How to get? Tell me how to write the query.
T underscore EMP underscore
So see T
percentage.
underscore
EMP
might work. Anybody tell me?
underscore percentage.
Percentage. Underscore percentage.
Okay, now see the same thing. Tell me 1 second. Here what happened? See, so see, now see three tables are there. Now go back, you see, it's a what table? It's a permanent table, transient table, temporary table. So by default, whenever get any table, what happens? A permanent table get temporary table, transient table. Got the point? Now see here, one more concept is see here. retention time will come into picture. So simple thing, you know what happens? Suppose like, okay, I'm having one phone is there. In that phone, there are in the gallery photos are there, 100 photos are there. Now what happened? I deleted 10 photos. Tell me these 10 photos where will go? To the recycle bin. Recycle bin. Okay. Now recycle bin. Tell me, okay, how many days will you store in the recycle bin generally?
1 month.
1 month, 30
Yeah.
days, you can say 30 days. Okay, see 30 days. Okay. Now after 30 days, what will happen?
The rest will
So see that, so this image will be removed permanently. So see these images will be permanently removed from our phone. Okay, same concept here. See here. Okay, I'm having 100 records are there in my table. Now if I put select star from now, what will happen? We'll get how many records? We'll get 100 records. We'll get
100
same thing. Now
records.
what happened? Now I deleted. Okay, 10 records. Now how many records we get as of now? We'll get 90 records will be there. Okay. Now this 10 records where you're storing? Snowflake is storing where? Storing where? In the time travel concept. See, got the point. See this time. Now what happened? Now how to get this data back? By using what concept? With the help of query ID. Okay, see, select star from. Okay, see. So before, so statement. Okay, pass the query ID. Got the point? Okay, so first the same concept. See. Okay, see here a concept is that what I'm having 100 photos in my gallery. Now what happened now if I see open my phone, we'll have 100 photos will be. So by mistakenly I deleted 10 photos. Now what happened? I assume like 2 photos are important. Then what I should do? What I should do? Simply I should restore. No? Restore. Same concept is there. So here in my table, there are 100 records are there. By mistakenly I deleted 10 records. Now I assume like later point of time, like 2 records are important records. Then what happened now? How can I go to previous state in normal database? By using restoring concept is there. But in Snowflake, we're having the concept of time travel. Take the query ID and we can able to restore. But here question is that what? See, 30 days are there. Now 30 days in the sense like what? Our deleted photos will be stored for 30 days. Same thing now what happened? Here, okay, it is called as data retention time. So in the sense like data, in the sense like what? How long we are asking Snowflake to store the historical changes. Okay, see, this is the point. Okay, now see here, if I go back here, now see here retention time. Now, how long it's retention? So see, for by default, but permanent table, transient table, temporary table. So we are asking to store data for 1 day. In the sense like what? We can able to access the historical data up to 1 day. Suppose like see, question is that what? Now suppose like see, I executed one statement, select one. Okay. Now this query ID is valid for how many days? Valid for how many days? Valid for 1 day. 1 day in the sense like what? See, right now time is, so see, July. Okay, see, July 3rd, 2022-03. Okay, so this is valid for what? July 4th, 2022-03. Okay, now within the thing, we can able to restore the data. After what happens, suppose like see, I open July 4th, 2024. Not only it will work. So see, it won't work because no, this span is for 1 day. So here retention time is nothing but what? How long we are asking to store Snowflake to store the historical data. Getting a little bit confused. Yes, Anna, getting a little bit.
Yes.
Okay, see same thing. So relate to your what? Phone thing. Okay. Suppose like see, let me explain one more time. I'm having phone is there here. Having 10 photos are there in my gallery. Okay, if I open my gallery, what happened? We'll have 10 photos will be there. Now what happens? So I assume like some 2 photos are not important. Okay, as of now, 2 photos are not important. Now what happens? So see, I assume like it's having storage issues. So now what happened? I delete it. Now data will go to what? It will go to recycle bin. Now how long will be there here? It's a 30 days. Now 30 days is called as in Snowflake is called as retention time. Now after 31 days, can I get it back? Now data will move to the, it will be removed. So see, same concept here also. Now by default, Snowflake will store our data for how many days? Okay, see, how many for 1 day. The query, so what are the query exit now? It will be available for 1 day, 1 day. Okay, after 1 day, what happened? It is not possible to the same. Okay, see, it's called as data retention time. how long we are asking to Snowflake to store the historical, it's called as data retention time. One more time. How long we are asking Snowflake to store the historical changes. Okay, historical changes like what? Okay, deleted, inserts, updates, and drops. Okay, see, we'll hold us with the help of query ID. Snowflake will be stored. So by default, for permanent table, for transient table, for temporary table, it's for how many days? 1 day. In a sense, like 24 hours, we can able to execute the same query. Suppose the same query, suppose see. Tell me this query, how long it will be available for what? For 1 day. After 1 day, if I execute the same thing, or suppose like I execute the same thing on Friday, it will work. It won't. But because now it says query ID does not exist. Got the point? Little bit. Okay, see, getting a little bit. So this is the concept of time travel. Okay, see the same thing. Okay, so go back here one more time. Okay, see. So we'll see one more time. If you're not able to tomorrow, same concept one more time so that we get some clarity. So you should put. Okay, so you should put efforts. Okay, see, without efforts, attending there'll be no use. Okay. So go back here 1 second. I'll try to explain one more time. Okay, now see. Let me create one table. So create table EMP 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what type of table by default say?
Table, permanent table.
Permanent table.
Permanent.
Okay, how can you check?
Kind table, kind flow tables.
It's kind.
So tables. Okay, see EMP 1, 2, 3, 4. Now tell me what will happen?
All the tables with EMP and
EMP and total should be something like 7 or 8. Okay.
7.
See?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. We should put how many underscore? 5 underscores. Okay. Okay, now see. So this is what happened. Tell me. So this is what it's a okay permanent table where we can check permanent. Say time will be permanent. So retention time for all these days is what? It's a 1 day will be there. 1 day will be there. Okay. Now suppose like what happened? This table is important. Now what happened? Now we can able to change. Okay, see, alter table name. Okay, set. So this is the parameter. So data retention time days equal to 2. Okay, now see what happened. Copy the same value. Okay, now what's the table name? EMP 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now see, it's what it's having. Okay, see, 1 is it in the sense like what? Up to 1 day we can able to access. Now what happened? Now I make it to this concept. Okay, simple only. So see the same thing. Now what exactly we're trying? So we are changing from 1 to 2. Okay, in the sense like what? Snowflake will store the historical data up to how many days? Up to 2 days we can able. So same query. Suppose like if we execute something, I want to restore how many days? Up to 2 days we can able to restore. We can able to query. Same thing now what happened? I make it to 20. Set working. So I make it to 90. It's working. Okay, see, it's working. Okay. Same thing now what happened? I make it to 91. Tell me it work. So see, so it won't work. Reason is that what? So see up to what happened?
90 days it's for.
Okay. So for permanent table up to so 0 to 90 days we can able to make it one. Okay. Same thing. Go back here. One second. Same thing now what happened? Same thing. Try for what? So try for one more table. So create. So table. Okay, see, I'm putting transient table. I'm putting so E1. So this is what table? It's a what table it's a transient table. So by default it will what retention time will be 1 day, 1 day. So those are writing for certification. This is so by say 1 day will be there. Now how to check? Show tables. Okay, show tables like E1. Okay, see, so it's a transient table. Retention time will be 1 day. Now what happened? I want to make it to a little bit increasing. So E1 make it to 2. Now what happened? Tell me. So see, so in the sense like what? For transient table, how many days? Transient table, how many days? It will be
0 to
1 day.
0 to 1 day only, 1 day only. What about what the temporary table? So let me create temporary table. So temporary with E2. E2. Now see what happened. Okay, see E1, E2. Now what happened? Let me go back here. So this is what E2. It's a temporary table. Its retention time is what? It's also 1 day. Now what happened? Let me make it to 2. Now what happened? See, it's also, so what's the conclusion? For transient, for temporary also what? It's also 1 day. So 0 to 1 day. Okay, so this is the important. Okay, see, we can able to change from permanent to 90 days, but transient table, temporary table, it will be 1 day only, 1 day only. Same thing now what happened? So let me go back here, go for show tables like. Let me create E3 table, important table. So see, so this is what table? Permanent table. Okay, now see, show tables. So 3 tables are there. So even, so permanent table, transient table, temporary table. So this is, see, this is important. Now I'm putting, so current session. Okay, now open one more session. Okay, now we are in which database? So demo DB, demo schema. So go back here, open demo DB, demo schema. Okay, now how's the list of tables? See, so copy the same value. So let's see. Now how many we are getting? We are getting 3 entries are there. Copy the same value. Now go back here. Now try to execute. Now see what happened. Now how many entries came?
2.
How many entries came?
2.
So what the objects? So permanent table and a transient table we got. What about which table is not available?
Temporary
So
table.
temporary. So see, so temporary. So this is, remember, this is one session. This is other session. Conclusion is that what? Okay, mute yourself.
Session specific.
So those who want to say no, mute it. Okay. So see what happened. Okay, see now what happened. So here conclusion is that what? So see, temporary tables are session specific tables. In the sense like what? So date, this table is available in the current session only. So this, so in other session, table will not be available. Okay, got the point. Huh? So see, this is important. Temporary tables are session specific. So in this here, what happened? Select a current session. Okay, session. Now see the session name ID. So 646. Okay. Select a current session. Now see both are same. Huh? Current. Okay, see both are same. It's a both are different. So in the sense like what, this temporary table is a session specific. So in this particular session only it will be available. Now what happened? Let me log out this session. So important. Okay, see, sign out this session. So we'll see one more time tomorrow so that we'll get some clarity. Okay, go back here. Now what happened? Go to our projects. Okay, go to current session. Okay. Now see, as of now, how many tables are there? So 3 tables are there. Now try to run one more time. Now what happened? Which table get removed?
Temporary table got
Temporary table.
So conclusion is that what? So once we log out or close the session, what happened? Okay, the temporary table will be automatically dropped. Got the point? See, this is important. See, once we close the session, what happened? The table will be automatically dropped. Okay, got the point? See, here what happened? No, there are 3. So before that, so our Snowflake tables are divided into 2 types. One is internal tables and external tables. Okay, see. Okay, now so far discussing internal table. This is within Snowflake. Okay, our data will be stored. Our data will be stored. Okay, our data will be stored. Okay, so this is fine. Now what happens? See, now again this is divided into permanent table, then transient table, otherwise which table? Temporary table. Okay, so temporary. So by default, which type of table created in Snowflake? By default,
Permanent table.
Permanent table. Now, if you want to create transient, what you should create transient keyword we should mention. Same thing, if I want to get temper, we should mention temporary keyword or temporary keyword. Okay, so same thing. Now, what happened here? Temporary tables are what? So temporary tables are session specific tables. Okay, so it will available in the particular session. See, I create the table in the particular session. Now what happens? See, let me create one more table. Okay, see, so create so temp table TER. Okay, now ID number. Now see what happened. So see, if I execute here now, select them star from TER. Now we can able to get the data. Okay, see, now we can now same thing, copy the same value. Now execute in other session. So we are in the same database. Okay. This says object does not exist because what happens? Because say session specific table. Okay. So now this is what tell me for all these tables by default retention time will be what? Retention time will be one day. Okay. 1 day. Okay. Now how to change the same thing? We should make a what command? Alter table name
Set retention.
set. So you should put say complete syntax. So data retention time in days. Now what exactly we are trying to do? Suppose like see in days, okay, equal to 10. Now suppose like see my table is having by default 1 day. Now we are trying to make this table to 10 days in a sense like what? Snowflake will store the historical data up to how many days? For 10 days.
10
So
days.
suppose like after 5th day we assume like something is missing, then what happened? We can go take the query ID and we can able to restore the same thing. We can able to make it there. Okay, so got the point. And remember here what happened here? Here what? So see for permanent table 90 days, 1 day, 1 day. Okay, it's a session specific table. Got the point a little bit. Same thing. Now what happens in a similar fashion? Now suppose like see for permanent table, it's a 90 days is there. 90 days is there. Now what happens? Suppose like see after 90 days, so this table is important. I want to get it back. Now what happened when the concept of fail safe is there? So fail safe. So it is available for 7 more days. Okay, got the point of here. What happened? So see, select the star from EMP. Now tell me data is coming from what? Data is from active data. Active data. Now what happened? Now see, I perform some inserts, some updates, some deletes. Now data mode is what? The historical thing. Where it go to the? It go to the time travel concept. Now how long it will be there for? It will be there for 90 days. Now suppose like 90 days. Suppose like after 90 days, I want then go for fail safe concept. Simple thing. Let me show you image. So time travel, cloning, these are very, very important. Okay.
What is the period of fail safe?
7 days, 7 days. See, 7 days. Let me show you image. Okay, see, now see, if I suppose like see, select star from EMP table. Tell me data mode to where? So data is coming from active data. Now what happens? Tell me, suppose like see, this data is having, okay, suppose like I perform delete from EMP. Now historical data is storing what for? Suppose like this having, say 10 days is the retention time. So 10 days is the retention time. Now tell me data mode to where? Data mode to, okay, see data mode for 10 days. Okay, see we can able to get data mode 10 days, for up to 10 days, we can able to access. After 10 days, what happened? The data mode to fail safe. So fail safe is there for what? Up to 7 days, 7 days, okay, 7 days. Okay, see 7 days. Now see what happened? Totally up to 17 days, we can able to get the changes back. Now see here what happened. See, this is important. So select start from, it's a active data. If you do any changes, what happened? Data mode the fail safe. Data mode the time travel. Once time travel, what happened? Data mode the fail safe for 7 days, it will be there. Okay, see this flow of data from active to time travel is called as CDP. So continuous data production. Okay, so this is a little bit confusing. We'll see one more time. So see active data to time travel. time travel to fail safe. Data move to the what? So fail safe. Now see here what happened here. It will be there for 90 days. It will be there, and here it will be there for 7 days. It will be there. Got the point, huh? See one more time. I'll try to show one more time. One second. Now see here what happened. So if I query anything, what happened? Data is coming from the current data. If I do any changes, what happened? Data moved the time travel. Time travel for what? 90 days. Once time travel, what happened? Data moved to what? Data moved to fields. Now here. So no user operation alert. Okay, see. Now what happened? So here is here. See here. Fail safe is not in our control. Okay, see here what happens. See here. Okay, see. So no user operation allowed. Data recovered only by Snowflake team. Okay. So see. So data only by Snowflake team. Okay, now see here what happens. So see. So this is select star from will get data. Time travel you can able get before statement. Now what happened once the time travel and data move to the fail safe. It is there for 7 days only for permanent table. So no user operation alert. What happened? It will be getting by Snowflake vendor. So we should raise a ticket. Okay, ticket to the Snowflake vendor team, and we can able to get it back. What the point of see getting a little bit at least high level understand the concept. I will tell one more time. So we're having 3 types of tables are there. One is permanent table, then one more thing is a transient table. Okay, and what is a temporary table. So by default, what type of table created by default? So permanent table will be created. If I want to get transient mention, transient, temporary. For all this days, for all this thing, so default retention time will be 1 day, 1 day. So in a sense like what we can able to access the historical data. And here temporary table is a session specific table. In the sense like data will be available for the particular session only. Okay, so the data will not be available in other session. Okay, see it will be available in the current session only. Now what happens? Suppose like this, I want to increase from 1 to 2. So in the sense like the historical changes we can able to access up to 2 days. Now what happened? Once 2 days in, what happened? Data mode the fail safe. It is available for how many days? For 7 days only. Tell me, can we access this data? No, it is accessed by what? By the Snowflake vendor team. So Snowflake's vendor team. Okay, so current data, time travel, you can enable. But what happened? Once time travel, data mode the fail safe. Got the point? Getting a little bit at least somewhat. So see here what happened. So concept is that what see by mistakenly I did some operations. Okay, that is not correct. Now I want to rectify the mistake. Normally what happened in normal database we need to restore and we need to do it. But what happened in Snowflake we are having the concept of time travel. So enables access to historical data that has been modified or dropped or deleted by someone. Simple thing. Suppose like see I assume like go back here. So this table is important. Which table? Okay, so E3 table. Okay, see, select star from E3. Okay, select star from E3. Now what happens? See, this table is there. Now suppose like I want to drop table E1, but by mistake I drop E3 table. Then what happened? Now we should make so undrop. Undrop is also time travel feature. We can able to get it there. We're getting a little bit at this. So understand as of now, understand the concept like so if you want to access the historical data, we should make some time travel concept. That is like, okay, we perform update statement, we perform delete statement, we drop the state. But what happened? I want to go to the previous state. Then what happened? You go for time travel concept. That is, okay, see by using query ID, we can able to restore. Again, this are divided into permanent table, transient table, temporary table. For all these tables, by default be 1 day. But what happened for permanent, we can able to increase to 90 days. So up to 9 days, we can able to access the same query. We can able to get it done. Get the point a little bit at least. Okay, getting a little bit. Suppose like, see, let me go back one more time so that we'll get some clarity. I go to query history. Like what happened? Let me open. You see, last 3 days. Copy the query ID. Suppose like see, I copy the query ID. Let me open one more duplicate session. So go to SQL worksheet. Now see, it is working fine. Now what happened? Let me, so this is fine. Now what happened? Now, okay, see, go back here. I'm putting, so before statement, okay, and take the query ID. Okay, suppose like take the query ID. What is the query ID? Go to the query details. Copy the query ID. Now go back here and paste here. Now what's saying? Tell me, time travel data is not, because now why it's not available? Tell me reason. Reason what? Anybody can. So time travel data is not available for the table JSON key. So if you say the request time is either beyond the allowed time travel or before the object. What exactly it means? Anybody can tell?
Retention
No.
time got exceeded.
No, not about unstructured. Forget about unstructured. This is also table, no? So see what happened. So see how to check the time travel. So see, okay, okay, show. Okay, see what happened. Show tables. So this is what table? Go to DemoDB, public schema. Okay, show tables. Okay, like so JSON. Okay. So you're not able to understand the concept. You're not visualizing the concept. See, now this is what set function time is what? It is 1 day. But when we execute this query, tell me, when we execute the query, this query is executed at what? At what time? June 30th. Got the point? Huh?
Yeah.
Not able to. Okay, see,
Yeah.
now what happened? Okay, see, this query is valid for how many days? See, 6:30 to
31.
Okay, so, okay, see, okay, so 6:31, 9:9. Okay, 21. Okay, but what happened? We executed, okay, July 3rd. Now tell me it work? It won't work. Okay, see, so this query is valid for what? Valid for 1 day only, 1 day. Same thing, suppose like, see, go back here, go to our query history. Query history. Suppose like what happened? Let me open this. Okay, see, let me open this query. Okay, now see, copy. Okay, see, select star from. Copy the same value. Okay. Now where in which database you execute the same thing? Select star from. Go back here. Okay, now see, now before, okay, statement, take the query ID. Okay, what's the query ID? Copy the query ID and paste here. Now see, it's working because now what happened? This query is valid for what? Okay, see, tomorrow, okay, it valid for, okay, tomorrow up to 10:24. Okay, 10:24. Now what happened after 10:25, which you know what will work? It will throw, it says queries beyond the thing. Got the point? Huh? So see here, he's saying clearly mentioning, okay, see. Okay, see, it's saying clearly mentioning what, okay, see. So time travel data is not available. So the request time is either beyond the allowed time travel or before the object creation. So in the sense like what, see the time travel got, okay, see now what happened now, where should bring the data? Tell me now data mode to where? Suppose like I want to access this data. It's possible. Tell me I want to access this. It data mode to what? Data mode to fail save. Now tell me, so this data will be available for 7 days. So now data is moved to, now who will come into picture? The Snowflake vendor support
Vendor.
team. So we should raise a ticket and we can able to get it there. Okay, so because now what happened? So see, now what happened? 30th July. Okay, see, so 31 July. Suppose see, so 30th, so 31. Now what happened? Suppose like see, July 20. I want to access. This is Paula. Tell me. It is
So we
not
want-
because no, it is not because no 7 days only. So it will be up to July 7th, we can able to access. After July 7th, it is not possible to get it done for the point. So this is time travel concept. See, so from the current point, I want to access the historical changes that has been updated, that has been deleted, that has been dropped. We should go for time travel concept here. Temporary table, transient table, permanent table is there. So we'll see one more time the differences and interview. This is very important concept. Getting a little bit at least.